Members of the Southern Colorado Jewish community held a rally outside the Pioneers Museum demanding the federal government allow the family's asylum case to proceed through the legal system.
I know what it is to experience anti-Semitism, and I don't want that to be used for somebody else's political agenda.
Dozens of Jewish community members organized under a group called Jews for Due Process, speaking out against the federal government's treatment of Hayam El-Gamal and her 5 children, with a nearly 10-month detention in Texas and multiple attempted deportations.
If the group of people that was targeted by this horrible attack can say that was terrible, it should never happen to anyone, and the person who did it should get his due process and move through the court system. Other people should not be punished for that crime.
The family was living in El Paso County at the time of the June 2025 attack. Detained shortly after, the government previously said in court they weren't part of the attack, but still, federal authorities have fought to keep them detained and attempted to deport the family shortly after their release at the end of April.
We're standing up to say, yes, that was terrible. He should be punished through everything in our legal system. And his family has already lived through a terrible year, and that should never have happened. And it's our job to stand up and say no.
The family attorney says they face persecution, death, or imprisonment if they return to Egypt, and they have the right to apply for asylum. A court hearing scheduled for Thursday will further address their asylum case and possible deportation. Continuing our coverage tonight, the El-Gamal family has filed a lawsuit asking a federal judge to block ICE from trying to remove them from the United States again. Senior reporter Megan Glova is in studio to explain.
Hayam El-Gamal and her 5 children filed this motion on May 4th. It's a federal filing against the Trump administration and federal immigration officials. Attorneys claim 2 days after the family was released from ICE detention, where they'd been since June of 2025, ICE agents brought the family to a check-in appointment under false pretenses, separated them from their lawyer, and told the family they're being deported. That was on April 25th in Centennial. Now, that same day, according to the suit, the family was taken to Denver International Airport in a car with no car seats for the kids or seatbelts, placed on a private ICE charter jet, and that flight crossed into Canadian airspace before a federal court granted an emergency motion to stop the deportation, sending the plane back to the U.S. Attorneys argue that because the family physically left the U.S., the government already executed removal orders and can't legally deport them again without starting a new immigration case. The suit also accuses federal officials of due process violations during asylum proceedings, claiming the Board of Immigration Appeals was pressured to dismiss the family's case. Finally, the suit says deportation to Egypt could put the family at risk of persecution, worsen Hayam El-Gamal's medical issues, and further traumatize her children. The Department of Homeland Security claims these allegations are false. In studio, Megan Glova, News 5.